Hey, it's your biggest fan here, Den51, bringing you some gameplay on TDM Jungle. I usually play Domination, as some of you guys may know, but I just found this gameplay at TDM and it was okay. I'm playing with James Randy and it's pretty fun to play with him at times. So anyway, before I kind of move on to my main topic, and then before I move on to the topic before my main topic, I do want to kind of talk about where I got this gameplay from. And I got the gameplay from on my hard drive, obviously, which was recorded months ago, years ago. You know, this isn't a recent gameplay, this was ages ago, before anything. I'm using the Thermos 2, actually, I forgot to say that. And it's a really old gameplay I've recorded for months. I've kept on my hard drive for ages, just in case something like this happens where I'm unable to use my PS3, and therefore kind of rendering me useless to uploading gameplay, or finding gameplay, in fact, or gameplay of my own, of course. And I just find it kind of useful to have gameplay on my hard drive. But now to talk about the topic before my main topic, which was my previous video, and that was regarding E3. And I actually said something towards the end regarding Nintendo and the Wii U and the 3DS, and it was their audience. And you know, at first, you know, when I was talking about it, I didn't really have enough time to kind of portray everything I wanted to say about the audience, but now I kind of do. And what I really want to talk about is the Wii U, and not really the 3DS or Nintendo. Oh no, yeah, I'll talk about Nintendo in general, but this is more aimed to the Wii U and not really the 3DS. So what the Wii U is basically like a hard drive, a controller, and the controller is more of a console than the actual hard drive kind of itself. And from what Nintendo have shown, because remember, this is all information coming from E3 and reliable websites I've looked up or been given, and what the Wii U just looks like is kind of just like a Wii, typical to a Wii. I'm not talking about like the physical layout or anything. I'm just talking about, you know, in terms of how gamers anticipate games. You know, how when you're playing a game, you don't say, oh wow, my PS3, you know, what a new PS3. You look at the game and you're concentrating on how it feels, on you know what you need to look out for, and just general stuff. So what I wanted to talk about is the Wii U. And what confused me is, why would Nintendo go for something like motion sensor when, you know, they've been so successful with stuff like the NES, the GameCube, you know, that sort of controller. And then I kind of looked at, you know, other companies, and they've been successful with using kind of their sort of controls and their sort of games, and it just didn't make any sense why Nintendo would want to just suddenly move to motion sensor control. And then it kind of hit me later on, after I kind of broke down some of the laws. It basically, what Nintendo are doing is control. Not everyone can use a controller. That is a simple fact. Like, not everyone can use a controller. Some people may find it difficult to use controllers, and some, like, I'm sure, you know, you've handed a controller to someone while playing Call of Duty and they've spun around instead of running, or looked up in the sky while running towards the enemy. And you know, that's just general. You know, not everyone can use a control. But in terms of Wii Motion, Nintendo, you know, have kind of eliminated the problem of not knowing how to use control. Because, you know, how many times have you heard someone say, where's X on the controller or something? Or, you know, if there's a combo move in you know, a fighting game, someone will have to say, okay, here's circle, here's R2, here's L1. You know, I can't do all those combos. No, I can, but that's just an example of some of the people who can't. And I think that it is kind of one of these things that needs to be addressed, because Wii Motion Sensor, you know, anyone can wag a white stick around. You know, I don't think it's that difficult in terms of skill level. And, you know, all the controls are on like one hand, be at left or kind of the right hand. And I feel like it's quite interesting, because anyone, yeah, like I previously said, anyone can just wag a stick and gain points for it. But and all the buttons are on one hand, and you've got basically all the controls there, unless you're using a nunchuck. And it just made everything easy. It's not appealing to casual gamers or anything like that, but it's appealing to like a kind of maybe a younger audience, and that's the only reason why, because of motion control, because of either a younger audience or a really older audience who can't really, you know, use a controller. So it's understandable. But then let's go on to the Wii U, something that uses, you know, when the controller itself is more of a console. I don't find that useful. I mean, at the E3 event, you know, in terms of the trailer, in terms of what I've seen on, you know, YouTube, the Wii U won't work on a really small TV. I think it's going to be limited. How, you know, I've seen it where you kind of put the Wii U up to your face and you look through it through the Wii U onto the TV from a different angle. But what I want to know is, you know, if you've got a small TV, how are you going to look around? Because at these E3 events, they were using massive TVs, and the Wii U was quite small in comparison. So I don't really know what these things, you know, how it's going to work on smaller TVs. You know, not everyone has a 70-inch TV, but oh well. And I just feel like in terms of gimmick levels, they are quite high, because all it is you're wasting more power. And I think it's more fanboyish. You know, I think Nintendo are appealing more now to fanboys and loyal audiences who just, you know, if Nintendo produce anything, they'll say, "Oh wow, that's awesome." So yeah, I've met people like that, and you know, it's fine to be like that. You know, I don't want to start a console war on my video or anything like that, because I don't think they're worth kind of starting. Oh, but I think the Wii U is a console not to get, because I remember Wings of Redemption actually mentioned in one of his previous videos that the Wii U would be great for Dungeons and Dragons, and then I just kind of thought to myself, well, you know, it's not much different from a PS3 in terms of specs and, you know, what it's going to have, you know, and if Nintendo are going to sell, if anything, higher than a current Xbox or PS3, then, you know, why would people want to buy a Wii U then? It doesn't have that big of a function, and it says stuff like, oh yeah, you can now control your TV with the Wii U controller, but to me, you know, I've got a remote for the TV. I don't need, you know, a games controller to or a games console, in fact, to control my TV. You know, even like some TVs already do that. You know, have you ever like turned off your PS3 and your TV is also turned off or switched to a different channel? Well, for me, you know, some TVs have done that already, so it's not really that big of a deal if a Wii remote or Wii Gamepad U, or I don't know what Nintendo call it anymore, Wii Gamepad U or Wii U Gamepad. I don't know, the names are getting so ridiculous now too. It's unbelievable. But it just made me feel like, well, you know, they've obviously now moved away from the whole simple, simplistic kind of movement to a much more different movement. I don't want to call it bad, but I think it's unique in some ways. But I just think that Nintendo need to lay off a bit, because every controller, I think it's hard to explain, but I hope you guys understood. And as always, have a nice. It's been your biggest fan here, Denner51. Bye. If you really like this video, give it a like. If you really liked it, give it a favourite. And if you click the top annotation, it'll take you to my previous video about my thoughts on E3, and it's related to this video. And if you click the bottom annotation, it'll take you to Tom's Tuesdays, which is a really good series that you guys should check out. Anyway guys, bye.